So, coming to you from a different place today, the inner Daal House, aka my brain, aka the livest group chat I'll never escape. But before we get into the madness, I gotta keep it a buck with you. Healing and self-love, they're not always pretty. Sometimes they're loud, messy, and straight up chaotic, especially up in here. People tend to think self-reflection is all candles and soft music. Nah. In my brain, it's 6 voices yelling over each other, hyping me up, dragging me, shopping, fighting, sometimes making a whole hot ass mess. Loving yourself doesn't mean you're always at peace. To be real about it, sometimes it means breaking up fights in your own head, calling yourself out, hyping yourself up, and learning to love every single side, even the ones that don't play nice. You gotta make space for all of them and realize that every single version of yourself deserves some love. So if you ever thought you were the only one with the committee living rent-free in your mind, or that self-love is a battle, you are not alone. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you meet my crew, every single voice that turns my life into a never-ending reality show. It's never just me up in here. Trust, it's me, myself, I, she, and her, and the Picasso. Could you not? And the Picasso. 6 personalities, 1 brain, and way too many opinions. So we'll consider the following things your daily dose of badassism. And yes, you are a badass. And this is what healing and self-love looks like inside the inner Daal House. First up, you can call me, center stage, lead soloist, queen of the mirror pep talks. Self-care counts as double if I announce, this is for me. Main character always, and the one looking in the mirror like, damn, I look good, even if I do got toothpaste on my shirt. When Candy hears applause in her own head, it's probably me clapping for us. If loving me is wrong, I don't want to be right. Me, you're still corny. Girl, bye. Feeling yourself much? I am the main character. Y'all just supporting cast. You mean main character syndrome? Let's not forget who keeps the secrets and the emotional baggage in check around here. I'm also in charge of our pharmaceutical interventions. I hate that stuff. Makes me sleepy. It's supposed to, dummy. Ladies, enough. Then we got myself, the deep one. Always in her feelings, always writing manifestos, and always clutching those receipts like, you remember when you said that dumb shit in 7th grade? And she only reminds us at 2 a.m. First off, we at work at 2 a.m. So don't act like I'm disturbing us. We still don't want to hear that shit. But still, when I need that late night pep talk, the midnight philosopher, the overthinking expert has plenty to say. But myself is the keeper of secrets and dreams and extra snacks. When in doubt, I consult myself and I always answer back. Can we please not overanalyze everything? Let's do something. Paint, dance, skate, anything but debate the meaning of our existence again. Now, I is basically a big kid. The spark, no chill, pure chaos. The voice of bold decision. I is the hype. Hey, let's do this before the overthinking starts. Whatever. Can we get ice cream for breakfast? Can we dye our hair blue? Ooh, let's jump on the bed. I's got the sticky fingers. Always in some always getting us in trouble. I never reads the instructions. I takes the risks. But honestly, life will be boring without her. I is the reason we own skates in the first place. Ha! Beat that. But really, can we skate, eat pizza, cotton candy? Please? How about we hydrate first? Then do all those things, but with class. Now she is fancy. She's luxury. She's got taste. She's got taste, honey. She's the one ordering the matcha lattes that no one can pronounce, rocking designer whatever, and rolling her eyes at cheap shoes. She's all like, if it's not silk, why bother? Quality has no price tag, but my time does. While the rest of us are wilding, she's booking spa days and sipping champagne or mineral water from a fancy glass. That too. But she's also the grace note in our chaos. The gentle hum reminding us to rest, breathe, and moisturize. She is the cool voice that whispers, you are enough. Soft, but stubborn. Yeah, bossy, bougie, and you better watch your mouth. Say it again. I dare you. Say it. I can say what I want to say. You can't make me what to do. Ladies, you're making this harder than it has to be. Shut up. That's what I thought. Her though, her is the one you don't cross. Her got a temper like summer in Houston. Hot and dangerous. If somebody comes for us, her is already outside, earrings off, Vaseline on, and ready to throw hands. Or a brick. But she's the protector, the avenger, and honestly, sometimes a little too ready to flip over a table or swing a bat. Her is the narrator of the drama. If I say it's a big deal, it's a big fucking deal. We need to address how some people don't clean up their messes. And you, me, you need to quit acting like everything is okay when it's not. Some feelings deserve to be loud, like mine. Hers the sass behind every side eye. But I love her for it. She keeps us safe. She makes sure not even us get away with disrespect. And insists that every crisis have a soundtrack.
I heard you were looking for me. Hello.
What'd you say? You know not to interrupt me when I'm listening to Lil Wayne. Her rewrites every plot twist. Plot? Life is abstract. And not to be outdone, the Picasso. Our resident artist, our creative tornado. Part chaos, part genius, all color. The Picasso doesn't do beige, and she don't give a damn about the rules. She'll paint on the walls, do her makeup with her fingers. But the Picasso sees beauty in broken pieces. She turns scars into brushstrokes and is never afraid of a wild idea. When things get messy, the Picasso is the first to say, let's make it beautiful. And suddenly, the mess is a masterpiece. So when we wake up with glitter in our hair and a new perspective, we have the Picasso to thank. I'm in a mood. What else is new? Let's throw paint and see what sticks. And speaking of glitter, who ate my blue and pink glitter? Probably I. She the one always rushing in before we can finish a thought. Guilty. But glitter is edible if you believe it is. And it wasn't pink. It was green. Seriously? If we don't keep an eye on you, we're gonna need a tetanus shot. Can we please go one day without a glitter emergency? Just one. Tell she to buy you some more. She's always dragging us in and out of stores anyway. Whatever. Really? So we ignore all the real problems and focus on the glitter. Classic. Wait. Let's circle back. Are we healing or are we just making a mess? Both. Masterpieces are messy. Now picture us all together. 6 voices, 0 apologies, pure mayhem. On any given day, me's hogging the mirror and needing more attention. Myself is rehashing old drama and begging for a therapy session. Eyes bouncing off the walls, eating candy with one skate on. Where's our other skate? Just forget it. She's booking a yacht party and shopping for $400 candles. That's correct. Party of 6. Her is threatening to break someone's face, phone, or windshield. And Picasso is finger painting on the fridge and covering everything in glitter. We don't always get along, but when one of us is down, the rest pick her up with a hug, a pep talk, and sometimes a threat. We don't just talk to ourselves, it's a full-blown kickback, and everyone's invited. You know you can peel that with your hand, right? Mind your business. I can slap you with my hand too. You know, say, I always got something to say. I heard you better pipe down, because this ain't what you want. Don't let it fool you. The Inner Daal House Council believes that multiplicity is not a diagnosis. It's an art form. So we embrace the chaos of consciousness. We are here to prove that brilliance, beauty, and chaos can absolutely live in the same brain, provided there's enough alcohol and her gets her daily nap. The only thing better than one good idea is 6. And if you're not talking to yourself, are you even thinking? So if talking to plants is weird, what do you call talking to 5 versions of yourself? It's called advanced self-care. We also believe that perfection is overrated. Personality is essential. So we reject the myth of having it all together. Flawless is for robots. I once made a to-do list. Step 1, lose to-do list. Yeah, perfection is a moving target. And nobody carries a caliber big enough to hit it. Not even a Scud missile. Trust me, I checked. Healing and recovery isn't linear. It's not about becoming somebody new, but celebrating every version of ourselves, even the weird ones. Loving yourself means all of who you are. The childish, the bougie, the deep, the artsy, the main character, and yes, even the ones that crash out. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's loud. Sometimes it's dessert for dinner. Sometimes it's retail therapy. And sometimes it's just letting her yell, I cry, she shop, and Picasso make art from the mess we made. If you don't hype yourself up, who else will? You're not alone. You're just crowded, but in the best possible way. Can we get ice cream? Only if it's gelato from Milan, and it better be in a gold cup. And if anybody fucks with us, I'm catching a case. Just say the word. And if you're gonna make a mistake, make it bold and worth framing. Ooh, let's write our names on the wall in neon and glitter. We know. So if your mind feels crowded, welcome to the party, boo. There's always room for one more. Where did her go? What you say, bitch? Put an address on that shit. She go stop her. Fine. Just send me the invoice. Her, wait. I ain't scared of you. You ain't gotta be scared to get your ass whooped. Oh shit. Call Toya. We gonna need bail money. After Toya, call Braxton and Brennan, because we gonna need an alibi too. You know what's up with me? Anyway, we're not a glitch. We're the upgrade. We brainstorm, we're the support group, and the after party. Multiplicity is our superpower. It's not madness, it's magic. The Daal House Inner Council is the real reason that Nurse Candy is never alone. There's always a voice ready to debate, cheer, compliment, joke, or rage. Wait, didn't we miss somebody? Where's CF? Control freak. She quit after our last video. She said our chaos was too much for her to handle. That's how I got here. I knew she wouldn't last. We're better off without her. You mean CF, and you better make it clear. I'm glad the bitch gone. I never liked her anyway. Okay, I think that's enough before this takes a turn. We hope you're creating a great day. We love you. Well, most of us anyway. And we'll see y'all soon. Bye. Now you know that's my line. No, it's mine. Now you know I say that too. Shut up. It's 6 voices, but only 1 mouth, dumbass. Yep, it's time for her to go to sleep. Why am I the only one you put to sleep? Sick of this shit. Oh, hush and just tell the people bye. Bye.